So covert influence is what allows the United States and other countries as well to go into an area where there's already conflict.
Right.
That's the magic of covert influence. CIA doesn't go into a country and then create an opposition group. That's what the movies make you think. CIA finds an opposition group,
of course,
and then funds the operation. That's all you have to do.
Yeah.
Like that's what happened in 2016. President Trump was elected in 2016.
Mm-hmm.
There was this big hubbubaloo where people were like, oh my God, Russia interfered with our elections. Do you really think Russia didn't interfere in our elections until 2016? How ignorant and stupid a thought is that?
Right.
If they meddled with us in 2016, they meddled with us every 4 years before that too. Right. It's just so happens that in 2016, they got caught. They pushed a little bit too hard on Facebook. They pushed a little bit too hard in Twitter at the same time that Facebook and Twitter became something that was being scrutinized heavily by the national security infrastructure, right? So Obama could have been a product of Russian meddling, right? Bush could have been a product of meddling. Every president, every congressperson, everybody elected ever, I guarantee you, foreign countries have meddled in the elections. Mm-hmm. Does that mean that the foreign country wanted to see Joe Biden elected as president? Most likely not, because the overarching strategy, the doctrine that drives most intelligence is a doctrine of anarchy versus chaos. That's the master doctrine. That's the master doctrine. That's a doctrine most people don't even know exists, right? Anarchy means the complete dissolvement, the complete dissolution of any kind of structured government at all. That's anarchy. Chaos means that you are causing friction to whatever structure exists. Two totally different things, right? What foreign countries want is not anarchy. Anarchy is unpredictable. Right. Anarchy means that there's like whole revolutions, right? Chaos is what everybody wants because chaos burns resources. Chaos is inefficient. Chaos is unpredictable. But what you can guarantee, what you can confidently predict is that chaos will distract, alienate, and burn resources.
And they want that happening to us. They want internal chaos.
Everybody wants their opponent to be trapped in chaos.
I see.
Right.
And it's much easier to do that. Let the country disintegrate within itself. Do you think that's working?
Absolutely, it's working. What's happening to Russia right now?
They're getting stronger. Well, this is what I'm reading. Again, the information that I'm watching, reading, consuming is that they are taking Ukraine without sustaining heavy casualties. They're making trade pacts with, the countries we've mentioned, including India, China, Thailand. There's a whole, South Asian trade organizations coming together, BRICS, and as well as Iran. So I think they're playing it really well. I think Putin's gotten stronger since the invasion, since the freezing of, since we basically stole a bunch of money from them. That's my perception of it.
What was the narrative 6 months after the war? 6 months after they invaded
the war
Ukraine?
Started?
Yeah. Do you remember?
Can't remember.
The exact opposite.
That he was almost,
Do you remember that?
Russia's like a couple weeks away from falling.
And Putin's got brain cancer and nobody knows about it. And his own internal people are going to oust him. Right. That was the narrative for about the first 6 months.
Right.
What's happening in Ukraine right now? Right. In Ukraine right now, Zelensky has a hard time getting support consistently from the West. Right. He's afraid of the next round of elections that are going to happen in NATO countries. Corruption has become it has now become a mainstream realization about Ukraine. That corruption existed 3 years ago too. Yeah. I was out talking to people about Ukrainian corruption like a week after that invasion started.
Could you look into the camera and talk to my parents right here that watch, all they do is consume CNN?
Yeah. CNN is lying to you. Mom and dad of Johnny.
Mr. and Mrs. Mitchell.
Yeah. If you want to watch CNN, you must also watch Fox News because the two of them are basically on par with equality of fact.
Right.